Welcome back to the 11th beginner lesson. In this lesson, we will learn two more capturing techniques, Oiotoshi and snapback. We will practice the questions from chapter 26 and 27 in the 120ego.com. So let's talk about Oiotoshi first. Apparently, it's a Japanese ego term. Some people would translate it into chasing down. In Chinese, we have a different name. It's literally called connect but failed, or connect and die. Let's see what it means. In this demonstration, Black hit these two white stones. The white stones could connect with his friends. Usually, when a stone connected with its friends, we cannot capture them. But in Oiotoshi, we could, because the liberty did not increase for white. So Black could still capture all of them. So that's what connect and die means, or Oiotoshi means. Let's see some examples. In this question, our target is these 7 white stones here. When we hit at this point, even though white could connect with this white stone, we could still capture it at once. Similarly, this group of 9 white stones, even though they could connect with these 5 white stones and they combined it with now 15 white stones, they still have only 1 liberty only. So we could capture them at once. You can see Oiotoshi quite often found at the bottom line, as there are less liberties. Let's see more examples. In this question, we'll try to capture these 4 white stones, as this group of black stones and this group of red stones are divided. So these 4 white stones are the key stones. When we hit them, if white try to connect here, we could capture them all. So the better move for white is to capture at this point. Then black could capture these 4 white stones. This is the only correct answer. We cannot put here. If we put here, there is no any measure for the black stones. Try the last question, this one. In this question, we need to try to capture the stones in the middle. We will try to hit at this place. If white try to connect here, we could capture all of them. So in the question, white connect here. We could capture this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white stones. It's not correct to play at this point, because white could push here. If white connect, then it's a Oiotoshi again. But white could escape the bigger group. Now, if black try to capture this stone, white could just escape. As a result, the correct answer is to play at this point. Then, we could capture this group of white stones. So that's Oiotoshi. As I have suggested in the previous lessons, I don't think it's important to remember these core terms because they are just foreign languages. But familiarize with the shape and try to play it in a real game is the key to advance your skill. Now let's go to the next topic. Snapback. Snapback is a fun technique. We would try to sacrifice 1 single stone in order to capture more stones. In the demonstration, if we just hit the white stones, white could connect and we don't have any measure to capture them. But if we try to sacrifice 1 stone, something interesting happened. Now we could capture these 3 white stones. By sacrificing 1 stone, we could capture more stones, because sacrificing 1 stone may help reduce enemies' liberties. Let's try some exercise. In this question, our target is these 3 white stones. If we just hit, white could connect, and we failed. So the correct answer is to sacrifice 1 stone here. Although white could capture us, we could capture more of them. In this question, our target is these 4 white stones. This is a common shape that beginners may always overlook. But if we try to sacrifice 1 stone here, something interesting happens. We could now capture these 5 stones at once. It's not correct to hit here, because white could just connect. This is also a very common shape. The correct answer is to sacrifice 1 stone here. Obviously, if we just hit here, white could just connect. So we put here and then capture all of them. Oh, this is the last question I will demonstrate. We need to try to capture all of the white stones. How many of them are there? 1, 4, 9, 13, 16, 18. 18 white stones. The correct answer is to play at this point. If we just connect, then white could just capture us. So, we need to play at this point. Although white may capture 1 stone, you can see now there are only 1 liberty for the white stones. We could capture them all. Interesting. So, that's all for this lesson. Remember to try out the exercise and thank you for watching. See you next time.